Hard to believe, but Zheng Qing's past was shocking. Before she became famous as Mao Zedong's wife, Zheng Qing was an actress in the vibrant world of 1930s Chinese cinema. During this glamorous era, she often found herself overshadowed by her co-star, the talented actress Li Lili. Despite the competition, their paths took a dark turn years later during the Cultural Revolution. In a twist of fate, Zheng Qing took drastic measures against Li, ordering her arrest along with her husband. While Li endured the scars of torture and hardship, her husband tragically did not survive this harrowing experience. This chilling episode not only highlights the personal rivalries that can arise in the world of fame, but also illustrates the staggering impact of political upheaval on personal lives. How did a once celebrated actress become entangled in such a dramatic and tragic turn of events? Is it really true that discover the magic of Bob Marley's courtyard? The courtyard of the Bob Marley Museum is a vibrant hub where visitors from all walks of life come together, celebrating the spirit of reggae legend Bob Marley. Located in Kingston, Jamaica, this museum represents more than just a collection of memorabilia. It is the very space where Marley composed some of his most iconic songs, resonating with the themes of love and unity that define his legacy. As fans wander through the courtyard, they engage in shared experiences and stories, connecting over the powerful messages embedded in songs like One Love and No Woman, No Cry. The air vibrates with a sense of community, and you might even catch someone humming a familiar tune as you stroll along. This place captures Marley's essence, where each corner whispers tales of his life and revolutionary impact on music and culture. Stepping into this courtyard is not just visiting a museum, it's an invitation to feel the joy and energy of his message of peace and togetherness. Whether you are a devoted fan or discovering his music for the first time, the experience promises to be unforgettable. Did you know about Millicare's quick disinfection magic? This innovative system revolutionizes how we clean fruits and vegetables by eliminating up to 99% of bacteria in just 3 minutes. Millicare uses ozone or ultrasound technology, which means it works without any harsh chemicals. This is great news if you're looking for a safer alternative that doesn't compromise the taste or texture of your food. Imagine biting into a crisp apple or juicy tomato, knowing it's been treated with a method that preserves its natural goodness. Not only is Millicare perfect for home kitchens, but it's also making waves in commercial settings, where food safety is a top priority. Restaurants and grocery stores can enhance their health standards while delighting customers with fresh, clean produce. With ancient methods of washing food often falling short, this cutting-edge solution offers a smart and efficient way to ensure you're feeding your family or customers nothing but the best. Could this be the future of food safety? Curious about the world's most luxurious gym in Hanoi? The Royal City Club, founded in 2014, stands out as a beacon of opulence in the fitness world. With annual fees ranging from $8,000 to $24,000, it attracts those looking for an exclusive workout experience. Imagine having 24-hour access to personal trainers who cater to your fitness goals, all while surrounded by state-of-the-art facilities. Members can unwind in lavish swimming pools and rejuvenate in luxurious saunas after an intense workout. Additionally, the club features a yoga center where over 20 styles of yoga are offered, all taught by skilled Indian instructors. This diverse array ensures that everyone finds a class that suits their personal wellness journey. But it's not just the lavish amenities that make the Royal City Club remarkable. It's the sense of community and support among the members that creates a truly unique atmosphere. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast or just starting your health journey, this gym plays a significant role in shaping a lifestyle of luxury and wellness. Are you ready to experience fitness like never before? Did you know octopuses can solve puzzles? These fascinating creatures are not just remarkable for their 8 arms. They also boast incredible intelligence that rivals many mammals. In laboratory settings, octopuses have been observed using tools and escaping enclosures, showcasing their problem-solving skills. Each arm operates semi-independently, containing a large number of neurons that help with multitasking. Imagine an octopus opening a jar from the inside to make its escape. This isn't just a cool trick, but a testament to their cleverness. However, despite their impressive cognitive abilities, octopuses face a short life expectancy, usually living only 1 to 2 years in the wild. Their intelligence is a marvel of nature, raising questions about how much we still have to learn about these amazing animals. Prepare to be amazed by Bugs Bunny's voice actor. Did you know that Mel Blanc, the legendary voice behind Bugs Bunny, actually had an allergy to carrots? This quirky detail adds a fun twist to the beloved character we all know and love. While Bugs has a well-known affinity for carrots, chomping away with a mischievous grin, Mel would take a bite and then have to spit it out immediately during recording sessions. It's surprising to think that the man who gave life to such a playful, carrot-loving rabbit couldn't enjoy the crunchy veggie himself. This little tidbit shows that even the most iconic characters have behind-the-scenes stories that are just as fascinating as their animated adventures. Next time you hear Bugs munching on a carrot, remember the voice behind the magic was battling an allergy. How cool is that? Believe it or not, 3 countries meet here. The Tres Fronteras, or Triple Frontier, is a remarkable site where Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay converge, marked by the stunning confluence of the Iguazu and Paraná rivers. This extraordinary geographical location boasts breathtaking vistas, bringing together lush greenery, majestic waterfalls, and a vibrant ecosystem filled with colorful fish and chirping birds. However, the area's captivating beauty belies its darker side, as it is known for elevated levels of criminal activity. The closeness of these 3 nations generates a rich tapestry of cultures and economies, yet it also gives rise to challenges such as smuggling and organized crime. Tourists flock to this remarkable region not only for the iconic Iguazu Falls, but also for thrilling adventures in the nearby jungles. While the landscape invites exploration and joy, it's crucial to stay informed about local safety issues. The Tres Fronteras stands as a compelling testament to how nature and human endeavors intertwine, showcasing both the wonders and complexities of our world. Isn't it fascinating how something so visually stunning can be home to such significant challenges? Have you heard about ancient Tikal in Guatemala? This incredible city was one of the largest and best-preserved Mayan cities, thriving between 200 and 900 AD. Imagine wandering through a place filled with monumental architecture and discovering over 3,000 buildings all designed with purpose and artistry. Tikal wasn't just a setup for daily life, it was a powerful center for trade, politics, and culture in the region. The Mayans were master builders and astronomers, and their advanced knowledge is evident in the structures they left behind. You can still see the grand temples, pyramids, and public plazas that tell stories of an advanced civilization. The jungle surrounding Tikal is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting its fascinating history and biodiversity. Exploring Tikal offers not only a glimpse into the past, but also a chance to appreciate the natural beauty of Guatemala. With its rich history and stunning ruins, Tikal invites many visitors every year to step back in time and learn more about the majestic Mayan civilization. Are you ready to explore this hidden treasure? You won't believe this about medieval beer. In medieval Europe, beer was more than just a drink. It was a crucial part of daily life for people from every walk of life. Families, peasants, and even children often enjoyed it as a dietary staple. Why? Because beer was typically safer to drink than water. During this period, many water sources were contaminated and could lead to serious illness. The brewing process not only created a tasty beverage, but also took care of the harmful bacteria lurking in unclean water. This made beer a more reliable choice for hydration, especially when clean water was scarce. Additionally, brewing beer at home was common, and communities would often share their creations. So when you think of medieval feasts, remember that hearty mugs of beer were likely the centerpiece, enjoyed by all, from humble farmers to noble lords. Prepare to be amazed by dysphonia's impact on your mornings. Dysphonia describes the struggle many people face when getting out of bed, often tied to feelings of anxiety, depression, or even poor sleep quality. Imagine waking up with the alarm clock blaring, but finding that the cozy sheets and soft pillows are so inviting that you can't summon the energy to get up. This phenomenon is more common than you might think. For some, Just the thought of facing the day can be overwhelming. Factors like stress or mental health challenges can make the idea of rising from bed feel almost impossible. The resulting struggle can lead to a cycle of frustration and fatigue. Thankfully, understanding dysania can be the first step toward breaking this cycle. By addressing the root causes, such as improving sleep hygiene or seeking support for mental health, individuals can reclaim their mornings and start the day with renewed energy and focus. What strategies could help you overcome dysania? What if I told you about invasive knotweeds? These pesky plants are not just an eyesore. They pose serious threats to our landscapes and infrastructure. Knotweeds, particularly the Japanese variety, spread rapidly and can overpower local ecosystems. They disrupt drainage systems, putting communities at risk of flooding. Imagine a heavy rainstorm where roads buckle under the pressure because knotweeds have compromised their structures. Not only do they affect our environment, but they also hit homeowners hard. Property values can plummet, and some mortgage lenders steer clear of homes infested with these plants. The cost of managing and eradicating knotweeds runs into the millions of dollars every year, draining resources that could be better spent on community improvements. So next time you see a patch of knotweeds, think about the broader impacts they have on our neighborhoods and wallets. Did you know that coins have a fascinating history? Coins have been crafted in intriguing ways for thousands of years. Initially, skilled artisans created coins by striking metal between engraved dies or casting them in molds. This meticulous process required a deep understanding of metallurgy and artistry to ensure that each coin was uniform in shape and design. However, everything shifted dramatically in the 18th century with the introduction of steam-powered machinery. This technological breakthrough transformed coin production by allowing for rapid and efficient minting. Machines could now produce vast quantities of coins in a single day, vastly surpassing the capabilities of human artisans alone. This shift enabled countries to mint coins with consistent quality, paving the way for economic expansion and increased trade. As a result, coins became more accessible to everyday people, fueling commerce and the economy in ways previously unimaginable. The evolution of coin manufacturing showcases the powerful impact of technology on traditional practices. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple object carries such a rich and transformative history? Let's uncover the truth about Bibury, England, a charming village that feels straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled in the Cotswolds, Bibury is renowned for its stunning limestone houses and quaint thatched roofs. One of its most iconic features is Arlington Row, a remarkable collection of 14th century cottages that countless visitors flock to photograph. These picturesque homes, with their traditional design, showcase the timeless beauty of English architecture and history. Arlington Row isn't just beautiful, it's also preserved by the National Trust, ensuring that this slice of history remains untouched for future generations. Walking through Bibury, you might feel as if you've stepped back in time, surrounded by the enchanting landscapes and friendly local charm. Why is this village such a beloved destination for travelers from all around the globe? Guess what really drives those colorful flashes? It's called phosphenes, and they appear when you rub your eyes. When you press on your eyelids, you're applying pressure to the optic nerve, which sends signals to your brain. This unusual interaction tricks your brain into interpreting those signals as light. So instead of darkness when your eyes are closed, you see vibrant colors or patterns. These flashes can be surprising and are totally harmless, but they reveal a fascinating aspect of how our bodies work. Phosphenes can also happen when you experience intense headaches or while dreaming, leading to unique visual experiences. Interestingly, scientists studying phosphenes have learned a lot about how our brain processes visual information. Next time you rub your eyes and see those colorful bursts, remember, you're witnessing a tiny trick of the nervous system. Instead of just dismissing it, take a moment to appreciate the incredible way your body communicates with your brain. Hard to believe Beethoven was deaf but still composed. After losing most of his hearing, the legendary composer Ludwig van Beethoven didn't let that stop him from creating incredible music. Remarkably, he adapted to his disability by using notebooks to communicate with his friends and associates. They would write down messages, questions, and thoughts, and Beethoven would respond in writing, allowing him to stay connected while working on his masterpieces. Historians have found these notebooks invaluable. By piecing together the notes, they have managed to reconstruct entire conversations, providing unique insights into his life and thoughts during his later years. Imagine the determination it took for Beethoven to continue composing symphonies and sonatas when he could no longer hear them. His story is an inspiring example of creativity and resilience, showing that even when faced with immense challenges, passion and innovation can thrive. Isn't it fascinating to think about the conversations he had that allowed him to transcend his limitations? What's behind the luck of the Irish? This expression, often used to suggest that Irish people achieve success purely by chance, has a surprising backstory. Many don't realize that it can be quite offensive. The phrase originated during the Irish gold rush in the 19th century, when many people believed that the Irish miners seemed to stumble upon gold more easily than others. This often led to the implication that their success was merely due to luck, ignoring their hard work and intelligence. By reducing their achievements to mere fortune, the phrase can inadvertently reinforce stereotypes about Irish people being carefree or irresponsible. In reality, the Irish have a rich history of resilience, innovation, and significant contributions in various fields, from literature to science. So next time you hear someone mention the luck of the Irish, consider the underlying message and the hard-working individuals who deserve recognition for their efforts. Isn't it time we celebrate their true achievements instead of relying on outdated cliches? Ever thought about how Daniel Tammet sees numbers? Daniel Tammet, a talented British savant, has a unique gift known as synesthesia, which allows him to experience numbers in vivid colors, shapes, and textures. This fascinating perception helps him perform mind-boggling mental calculations and even recall thousands of digits of pi with astonishing accuracy. Imagine a world where numbers dance in vibrant hues. This is Tammet's reality. But his talents don't stop there. He is also fluent in over 10 languages. Incredibly, he once learned Icelandic in just 1 week, which highlights the extraordinary capabilities of the human brain. Tammet's journey shows us how different minds can process information in remarkable ways, opening doors to skills many of us might not even dream possible. By sharing his abilities, he inspires others to explore their potential and see the world through a unique lens. How can we tap into our own hidden talents? Why does oxytocin boost bonds but create divides? Oxytocin, often called the feel-good hormone, plays a fascinating role in building social connections and trust among people. Released in our bodies during moments of bonding, such as hugging or spending time with loved ones. This hormone encourages cooperation and social cohesion. Studies show that it not only strengthens ties within groups, but also shapes our feelings towards individuals outside these circles. While oxytocin helps us form close relationships, it can also lead to in-group favoritism. This means that people may develop a heightened sense of trust and loyalty to those they feel closest to, often at the expense of those who are not part of their group. Consequently, this favoritism can result in increased defensiveness or even aggression towards outsiders, creating barriers rather than bridges. Understanding this dual nature of oxytocin reveals the complexity of human relationships, where love and trust can easily turn into division. Isn't it intriguing how one hormone influences our connections and separations? Believe it or not, babies get swapped every day. An estimated 12 newborns are mistakenly given to the wrong parents each day in hospitals due to human error. With such alarming numbers, it's essential to understand how these mix-ups happen and what can be done to prevent them. Often, these errors occur when hospitals don't follow strict protocols or when staff members are overwhelmed. Thankfully, most cases are quickly resolved, but the emotional toll on parents can be significant, leading to distress and confusion. This situation highlights the need for better identification systems, such as wristbands with barcodes or color codes, ensuring that each baby is matched with their rightful family. Hospitals worldwide are working hard to implement these measures, striving to make maternity wards safer. How do you think technology could further reduce these mix-ups? Scientists recently discovered that why exactly do meerkats take lookout duties? In the scorching deserts of southern Africa, meerkats exemplify extraordinary teamwork, especially when it comes to survival tactics. One fascinating behavior is their use of sentinels, individuals designated to keep guard while others forage for food. Positioned on elevated surfaces such as rocks or termite mounds, these sentinels maintain a vigilant watch for any approaching threats, including predators like jackals, snakes, or hawks. When danger looms, the lookout emits distinctive alarm calls that vary in pitch and rhythm, indicating the type and urgency of the threat. This clever warning system allows their companions to react swiftly, diving into the safety of burrows or freezing in place to avoid detection. Roles among the group rotate every 10 to 15 minutes to prevent the sentry from becoming fatigued and to ensure a fair distribution of duties. This remarkable coordination has been compared to a military watch shift, showcasing their highly organized social structure. Furthermore, in San folklore, meerkats symbolize vigilance in community, highlighting their capacity to thrive through unity. Their intricate social dynamics rival those of primates, providing a deep understanding of cooperative evolution. Did you know about the giant Quirky Atlas? This enormous book is one of the largest in the world, towering at 1.75 meters tall and stretching 1.9 meters wide. It's so heavy that it takes at least 6 people to carry it. Originally gifted to King Charles II in 1660 by the Dutch merchant Johannes Quirky, this incredible atlas contains 41 maps from the 7th century. These maps illustrate parts of Europe and South Asia, providing a fascinating glimpse into the geographical knowledge of that time. You can see how much understanding of the world has changed over the centuries. The Quirky Atlas is not just a book, it's a historical treasure that tells us about exploration, trade, and how our planet was viewed back then. Imagine flipping through its gigantic pages and discovering the mysteries of the 17th century world. Isn't it amazing to think about what secrets this atlas holds? Is it really true that Sandy Island vanished? For more than 100 years, Sandy Island graced maps as a mysterious landmass in the South Pacific. Its charm captivated sailors and adventurers, promising uncharted territory and hidden wonders. However, in 2012, scientists set out on a research expedition and uncovered a shocking truth. Sandy Island was nothing but a cartographic error. Using modern mapping technologies, they discovered that the island never existed, raising questions about how such a significant mistake persisted for so long. This phantom island serves as a reminder of the limitations of early mapping and the power of technology to reveal the truth. It seems incredible that an entire island could be a figment of imagination, yet this mix-up added to the intrigue of ocean discoveries. Aren't you curious about what other mythical places might be hiding in plain sight? Guess what really drives Polyphemus moth's survival? These remarkable creatures have a surprising skill. They can alter their RNA in response to changing environments. Unlike most animals that mainly tweak their DNA, Polyphemus moths are equipped with this fascinating ability to make rapid genetic adjustments. When facing threats such as diseases or injuries, these moths can swiftly modify their RNA, helping them adapt and survive in ways that others cannot. This unique evolutionary trait allows them to respond to external challenges without the long processes typically involved in DNA modification. So when the world around them changes, whether it's a predator lurking or a sudden disease outbreak, they're ready to adjust. This incredible adaptability showcases the wonders of nature, proving that sometimes the smallest creatures have the most ingenious solutions to survival. How do you think this ability helps their chances in the wild? Here's what actually happens when animals get chilly. Ectothermic animals, often called cold-blooded, have a fascinating way of managing their body temperature. Unlike warm-blooded creatures like us, these animals depend on their surroundings to heat up or cool down. When the sun shines brightly, lizards and snakes bask in the warmth, letting their bodies absorb that lovely heat. However, when the weather turns cold, they may seek shelter in burrows or under rocks to avoid the chill. This means their energy levels can vary greatly based on the temperature outside. It's why you might see a turtle basking on a rock in the sun, soaking in the rays, while on a chilly day, it may barely move. Understanding this unique adaptation helps us appreciate how these animals have evolved to survive in different climates. Isn't it intriguing how they navigate the world so differently from us? Is it really true that bucks come from deerskins? The slang term bucks for dollars actually has its roots in the early 1700s. Back then, deerskins, also called bucks, were commonly used as a form of trade and informal currency. This unique use of deerskins illustrates how people adapted to their environments and utilized available resources for commerce. Imagine a time when a cask of whiskey could be purchased for just $5. Interestingly, this usage persisted for centuries, highlighting the importance of deer in early American trade. While today we think of dollars as paper currency, the term bucks has survived, reminding us of our trading history. It's fascinating how language evolves and carries bits of history within it. So the next time you whip out your wallet, remember that your dollars have a wild past tied to the great outdoors. Here's what actually happens when Disney goes original. The Lion King stands out as a major turning point in animation history, being the first original animated Disney film not adapted from a pre-existing story. Released in 1994, it captivated audiences with its stunning visuals, unforgettable characters, and a powerful soundtrack that included the iconic Circle of Life. This bold move set a new standard for storytelling at Disney, showcasing an entirely new narrative about the animal kingdom. The success of The Lion King opened the door for future original films like Mulan and Tarzan, proving that audiences were hungry for fresh tales rather than just retellings of classic fables. With its themes of responsibility, friendship, and the circle of life, The Lion King not only entertained millions, but also inspired a generation of filmmakers to create their own unique stories. How did this film change the landscape of animation? What if I told you about Roma Kunal's fascinating research? Roma Kunal stands out as a professional scientist deeply immersed in long-term studies that weave together horror and human behavior. By exploring themes that often captivate our darker curiosities, Kunal dives into the psychology of fear and how it shapes societal interests. This research raises important questions about why we are drawn to the macabre and how horror might influence our everyday lives. For instance, Kunal examines how horror films or literature can mirror societal anxieties and provoke discussions about morality. By investigating these connections, Kunal not only sheds light on individual behaviors, but also reveals deeper truths about our collective psyche. How does this understanding of horror help us navigate our fears and shape our identities? Through her work, Kunal invites us to reflect on the intricate links between fear, behavior, and the stories we tell ourselves. Have you ever seen a spiral bridge in action? The Choluteca Helical Bridge in Honduras is an architectural marvel that showcases a unique spiral design, specially crafted to withstand the forces of nature. This stunning bridge isn't just beautiful. Its shape plays a crucial role in enhancing its resistance to strong hurricanes and earthquakes, making it a resilient structure in an area prone to such natural disasters. The spiral form allows the bridge to distribute stress more evenly, which is particularly useful during extreme weather events. As winds swirl and tremors shake the ground, the Choluteca Bridge stands strong, symbolizing innovative engineering. Built in the early 1990s, this remarkable structure has captured the attention of engineers and tourists alike, proving that beauty and functionality can go hand in hand. Visiting the bridge not only offers a glimpse of this unique design, but also highlights how thoughtful architecture can protect communities from harsh environmental conditions. Would you like to explore more about this fascinating bridge? Fashion is changing. Are you ready for sustainability? More and more brands are focusing on sustainability. Major players like Patagonia and Stella McCartney are leading the way by using eco-friendly materials and promoting recycling initiatives. It's not just about creating stylish clothes anymore. It's about making a positive impact on the planet. Sustainability in fashion means that companies are looking at the entire life cycle of their products, from design to production and even after the clothes are worn. Circular fashion systems are becoming popular, which encourage consumers to recycle and repurpose their clothing instead of tossing it in the landfill. This shift is important because the fashion industry has a significant influence on our environment. with waste and pollution being major concerns. By choosing sustainable fashion, you're not just making a fashion statement, you're also supporting efforts to reduce environmental damage and promote responsible consumer habits. Are you ready to make more conscious choices in your wardrobe? You won't believe what Maupassant thought of the Eiffel Tower. The famous novelist Guy de Maupassant had a very strong opinion about this iconic Parisian landmark, calling it a useless and monstrous eyesore. Despite his harsh words, there's an interesting twist. He often dined at the base of the tower, enjoying meals there, because it was the only spot in the city where he felt he could eat without having to look at the structure itself. Maupassant's complex relationship with the Eiffel Tower highlights the divide between artistic appreciation and personal taste. While many adore its beauty and elegance, he found it intrusive and unpleasing to the eye. This contradiction showcases how personal perspectives can shape our experiences of art and architecture. So, what do you think? Is it possible to love parts of something while disliking the whole? Here's a wild fact about belladonna. This fascinating plant, also known as deadly nightshade, carries a dark reputation because it can be lethal with just a few berries. Picture this: a small, attractive cluster of shiny black berries that could lead to tragic consequences. Historically, belladonna was not only feared but also fancied, as people used its toxic properties in cosmetics to create alluring beauty. Imagine women in ancient Rome applying belladonna extract to their eyes to achieve a captivating, dilated look. However, this beauty secret came with a cost. While it might have enhanced their appearance, even a small dose could lead to serious health issues, including hallucinations, paralysis, or even death. Today, many marvel at its beauty while also remembering its dangers. Belladonna is a reminder that not everything beautiful is safe. Are you brave enough to learn more about its hidden secrets? You won't believe this about Thomas Jefferson. While most people know him as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson also had a quirky side that led to the invention of the coat hanger. This everyday item may seem mundane, but it highlights how Jefferson's genius extended beyond politics into practical innovations. Invented during a time when fashion was flourishing, the coat hanger helped people neatly organize their clothing, making it easier to store and display garments. Jefferson's curiosity and creativity inspired him to enhance everyday life, showcasing his belief in the importance of utility and design. Even in the world of fashion, this founding father made his mark, proving that innovative thinking can stem from unexpected places. So next time you use a coat hanger, remember that Jefferson's legacy includes not just democracy, but also a bit of style. What if I told you iron is essential for life? Iron, with its atomic number of 26, is a fascinating element that holds a crucial place in our world. Found abundantly in Earth's crust and core, iron is not just a building block for construction and industry. It's vital for our very existence. This metal's nucleus, containing 26 protons, makes it a powerhouse in various applications. One of its most important roles is in our blood, where it forms an essential part of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the protein responsible for carrying oxygen throughout our bodies, allowing us to breathe and energize our cells. Without iron, our bodies would struggle to function properly, leading to fatigue and other serious health issues. Moreover, iron's versatility makes it a key material in manufacturing countless everyday items, from cars to buildings. Understanding iron's importance not only highlights its industrial value, but also reveals how deeply intertwined it is with our biology. So next time you think about metals, remember how iron plays a role in both the earth and your very own body. Guess what really drives the game of chess? Chess, which originated in India as chaturanga around the 6th century AD, brings together strategy and skill in ways that continue to captivate players today. This ancient game was played on an 8x8 grid, much like the chessboards we use now, and it laid the groundwork for a whole genre of strategic games. As chaturanga made its way to Persia, it transformed into shatranj, further evolving until it reached Europe. There, it became the chess we know today. Notably, India also boasts chaturanga, a fascinating 4-player version that highlights its rich history of strategic gameplay. So whether you're a casual player or a seasoned grandmaster, remember that every move in chess carries the legacy of centuries of thought and competition. It's amazing to see how a game can evolve and remain relevant across cultures and eras. Let's uncover the truth about suing God. In 2000, a Nebraska woman named Betty Penrose shook up the legal world by filing a lawsuit against the Almighty himself. Betty claimed that God was responsible for her misfortunes, including her failed relationships and financial struggles. Although the court quickly dismissed her case as frivolous, it opened up a fascinating discussion about the intersection of faith and the law. Many people were left wondering, can you really hold a divine being accountable in a courtroom? The case raised important questions about the limits of legal action, the nature of belief, and the relationship between humans and the divine. While Betty's lawsuit didn't survive in court, it certainly sparked debates that continue to interest scholars, theologians, and everyday folks alike. What does it really mean to seek justice, and how do personal beliefs fit into that pursuit? Hard to believe, but Pluto's moon Charon never moves. This fascinating phenomenon, called tidal locking, occurs when an orbiting body's rotation period matches the time it takes to orbit its planet. For Charon, this means that as it revolves around Pluto, it completes one spin on its axis simultaneously. So if you were standing on Pluto, you would always see Charon hanging out in the same spot in the sky, making it look completely still. This unique arrangement is a result of gravity's influence over long periods. Interestingly, Charon isn't the only moon that is tidally locked to its planet. Many moons in our solar system show similar behavior. The relationship between Pluto and Charon is a wonderful example of how celestial mechanics work, showcasing the dynamic dance of gravity in the cosmos. How cool is it to think that while Charon faces the same side of Pluto forever, Pluto sees Charon always in the same place, like a cosmic companion? Did you know Australia is both a country and continent? Australia stands out in the world as a nation that doubles as a continent. Located in the southern hemisphere, it's the only country that occupies an entire continent, making it truly unique. When we think of Australia, we often picture stunning beaches, diverse wildlife, and rich Aboriginal culture. Interestingly, Australia is also grouped with Oceania, which includes numerous Pacific islands. This region showcases a ton of diversity, from the bustling cities of Sydney and Melbourne to the serene landscapes of the outback. Australia's vast size, spanning over 7.6 million square kilometers, means there's so much to explore, whether you're diving the Great Barrier Reef or hiking through ancient rainforests. So next time you think about geography, remember Australia's special status as both a country and a continent in its own right. Imagine 1,000 computers working just for you. When you type a question into Google, it's not just a single computer that springs into action. About 1,000 powerful computers all kick into gear at the same time. This impressive team effort happens in a mere 0.2 seconds to find the most relevant information you're looking for. It's like a supercharged relay race, where each computer has its own job, analyzing data, scanning web pages, and retrieving answers from vast databases. The amazing processing power behind this system allows you to get instant results, whether you're searching for a recipe, a definition, or the latest news. All of this computing happens in a spark of time, almost before you can blink. This is a testament to how advanced technology has become, making information just a few clicks away. So next time you fire up Google and find what you need almost instantly, remember the incredible teamwork of those 1,000 computers working tirelessly for you. Or paragliding, thrill, or risky business? This exhilarating sport, known for its breathtaking views and the rush of floating through the sky, carries significant dangers. Every year, about 11 pilots out of every 11,000 face a tragic fate, highlighting just how risky paragliding can be. The thrill lies not just in the soaring heights, but also in the unpredictability of the wind and weather, which can change in an instant. Experienced pilots know that factors like sudden gusts or poor visibility can turn a joyous flight into a perilous situation. Additionally, human error, such as miscalculating landings, can lead to serious accidents. Equipment failure also poses a threat. Even minor malfunctions with a paraglider can have catastrophic results. So while paragliding offers an unmatched sense of freedom and adventure, it's essential for enthusiasts to prioritize safety, respect nature, and continually improve their skills. Prepare to be amazed by orange origins. Oranges, which are actually a fascinating hybrid of the Apollo and Mandarin varieties, were first cultivated in Southeast Asia around 4,000 years ago. This fruit not only has a rich history, but has also transformed into one of the world's favorite snacks and juices. Today, Brazil and the United States lead the way in orange production, with Florida being especially well known for its juicy, sweet varieties. In fact, oranges are so popular that they contribute significantly to the agricultural economy in these regions. With their high vitamin C content and refreshing taste, it's no wonder they have become a staple in many households. From breakfast tables to packing for lunch, these vibrant fruits are enjoyed by people of all ages. Have you ever wondered about the journey oranges take from farm to table? This might surprise you. Anderson Cooper's bold start. After graduating from university, Anderson Cooper took a daring leap into the world of journalism. Known today for his insightful reporting, he didn't start with an easy path. To cover the students fighting for their rights in Myanmar, he created a false press card. At that time, Myanmar was under strict military rule, making it dangerous for journalists to report there. By taking this risk, Cooper not only defied the oppressive government, but also kicked off his exciting career in the media. His determination to tell the stories that mattered led him through war zones and onto the screens of millions. Can you imagine the pressure he felt, knowing he was breaking the law for a cause he believed in? This fearless choice showcased his passion for journalism and commitment to truth. Today, Cooper's journey serves as an inspiring example for aspiring journalists everywhere, reminding us of the lengths some go to shine a light on important stories. Why exactly does the great buster bird eat poison? The great buster bird has an extraordinary mating tactic that might surprise you. This colorful avian marvel consumes a lethal poison from certain plants, which is completely harmless to them. By doing this, the buster not only rids itself of pesky parasites, but also shows off to potential mates. Think of it as nature's version of a thrilling stunt. The buster's ability to gobble up poison and survive demonstrates strength and resilience, making it more attractive during courtship displays. Males often flaunt their skills during mating rituals, and the more poisonous they can handle, the better chance they have at winning a mate. This unique adaptation highlights the fascinating ways animals evolve their behaviors to thrive in the wild. Isn't it amazing how nature works? You won't believe how gigantic Hang Sinh is. This massive cave in Vietnam is not just a geological wonder, but a world of its own. Imagine stepping into a cavern that is so enormous it has formed its own weather system, including clouds that float above, rivers that flow through, and jungles that thrive within its walls. The sheer scale of Hang Sinh is mind-boggling, as it is big enough to house an entire lost civilization. Its unique environment, with various microclimates, supports a rich diversity of flora and fauna, making it a hotspot for researchers and adventurers. Exploring this cave feels like entering another realm, where the echo of your footsteps is swallowed by the vastness around you. To explore Hang Sinh is to experience the raw beauty of nature, showcasing how powerful and mysterious our planet can be. This incredible phenomenon reminds us that there are still many secrets waiting to be uncovered deep within the earth. So have you ever thought about what treasures might lie inside? Most people don't know this, but the pearly Q matters. This intriguing space between your thumb and index finger, known as the pearly Q, isn't just a fancy term. It plays a significant role in how we grip things, and even impacts our handwriting style. When you hold a pen, this little area helps you control your movements, allowing for smooth and precise strokes. Interestingly, it not only aids in writing but also represents a decorative flourish in penmanship, showcasing personal style. Different handwriting styles often emphasize this unique grip, making each person's writing unmistakably theirs. This means that the way you hold your pen contributes to your signature style and can even affect how legible your writing is. Next time you pick up a pen, think about your pearly Q and how it shapes the words you write. Have you ever considered the ways it influences your grip? Let's uncover the truth about Ebo the cat entertainer. Ebo is not your average toy. This small and clever robot is crafted specifically to keep our feline friends entertained for hours on end. Thanks to advanced technology, Ebo can smoothly navigate its surroundings, avoiding obstacles while playing with your curious cat. It employs a mix of lights, sounds, and dynamic movements that excite pets and spark their natural instincts to chase and pounce. Imagine your cat's surprise when this little robot whizzes around the room, encouraging playful interaction. Owners love that Ebo provides mental stimulation for their pets, helping to reduce boredom and promoting exercise. As it dances about, the robot also serves as a fantastic distraction while we're busy with daily tasks. By combining entertainment and engagement, Ebo not only keeps cats happy, but also helps owners feel more at ease knowing their furry companions are having fun. Could this innovative gadget be the ultimate solution to feline boredom? Why exactly does our brain help us find home? Humans have a remarkable ability to navigate back to familiar places, like our homes, using memory and orientation points. This talent arises from the combined functions of various brain regions, including the hippocampus, which is essential for memory formation. As we travel, we pick up on landmarks, sounds, and even smells that serve as markers along our route. These cues, whether it's a distinct tree, a colorful shop, or the sound of a bustling street, form a mental map. When we need to return, our brain retrieves these memories and helps us connect the dots back to where we started. This incredible navigation skill has not only kept us safe throughout history, but also shaped our sense of place and belonging. So the next time you retrace your steps with confidence, remember the amazing teamwork happening in your brain. Believe it or not, New Yorkers are talking about a movie. This new film has caught the attention of taxi drivers across the bustling streets of New York City, and for good reason. It's not just any movie. It taps into the nostalgia of past eras, reminding viewers of the rich cultural history that shapes their lives today. The film features iconic moments and references that spark lively discussions among drivers, who share their own stories and experiences connected to the themes presented on screen. It's fascinating how art can evoke memories and feelings, bridging gaps between generations. As these taxi drivers reflect on their own pasts, they find common ground, creating a unique community dialogue during their shifts. From sharing favorite scenes to reminiscing about their youth, the movie becomes more than entertainment. It acts as a cultural touchstone. So next time you hop into a cab, don't be surprised if the driver brings up this film and its cultural impact. What do you think makes movies resonate so deeply with us? Have you ever wondered about gravitational waves? These captivating ripples in space-time were first detected in 2015 and are produced by massive cosmic events like black hole collisions. Gravitational waves offer us remarkable insights into the universe, allowing scientists to observe phenomena that were once invisible. The energy these waves carry can reveal critical information about the properties and behaviors of celestial bodies. But while we explore these cosmic wonders, there's another concern lurking in our orbit. Space junk, which consists of debris from old satellites and defunct spacecraft, is becoming a growing threat. This clutter can collide with operational satellites, jeopardizing communications and future space missions. As we celebrate the discoveries from gravitational waves, we must also address the challenge of space debris to ensure a safe and sustainable future for our adventures beyond Earth. This might surprise you. Infinity Floor Art. The Infinity Floor installation at the TeamLab Museum in Tokyo uses a brilliant combination of LEDs and mirrors to create mesmerizing, immersive art experiences. When you step onto this incredible floor, it feels like you've entered another world, where colors blend and patterns seem to stretch into infinity. The clever use of mirrors reflects the vibrant lights, giving visitors a unique experience that captivates the senses. People often describe walking on the infinity floor as being part of a living painting, where every step reveals a new visual delight. As you wander through this enchanting space, you'll find yourself surrounded by ever-changing scenes that engage your imagination. Art meets technology in a way that feels almost magical. It's a wonderful example of how contemporary artists are pushing boundaries and creating experiences that connect us to art in completely new ways. Have you ever seen anything like it? Did you know that smells can stick around in your memory? When you catch a whiff of something unpleasant, like rotten eggs or a burning tire, tiny particles from that object enter your nose and adhere to its lining. This fascinating process plays a key role in how our brains process smells. Our sense of smell is closely linked to memory, which is why those bad odors stay with us long after the source is gone. It's almost like your nose is taking a snapshot of the smell. The olfactory system sends signals to the brain, triggering memories and emotions associated with certain scents. This connection is so powerful that just one bad smell can transport you back to a specific moment in time, filling you with a wave of nostalgia or discomfort. So the next time you smell something rank, remember that it might cling to your memory for a while. What's the worst smell you've ever encountered? Most people don't know this, but Namibia has a unique fashion. In the heart of Namibia, the Herero tribe proudly wears Victorian-style dresses, a fascinating blend of history and culture. This distinctive clothing tradition traces back to the early 20th century when German colonizers occupied the region. Instead of discarding the styles introduced by their former rulers, the Herero people embraced and adapted them. The vibrant, long, puffed dresses, adorned with intricate patterns, tell a story of resilience and cultural identity. Today, during special occasions and gatherings, you'll see women donning these beautiful outfits, often in bright colors and complemented by meticulously designed headwear. This unique fashion choice honors their heritage while also showcasing their creativity and ability to transform history into a living art form. Isn't it amazing how clothing can carry such deep meaning and connect us to our past? This might surprise you. Higher birthday death rates? Statistically, people are more likely to pass away on their birthday than on any other day of the year. Research suggests that this curious phenomenon could be linked to elevated emotional stress and the expectations people place on such special days. Birthdays are often considered a time for joy and celebration, yet they can also bring feelings of loneliness for some individuals. Additionally, health factors play a role. Many people with chronic conditions may be more vulnerable during emotionally charged times. In fact, a study highlighted in 2012 showed a significant spike in death rates on birthdays compared to other days. While this may sound unsettling, it's essential to remember that the overall chances of dying on any given day remain extremely low. So the next time you celebrate your birthday, keep in mind that it carries a bit more weight than just cake and candles. Let's uncover the truth about sloths and dolphins. Sloths are known for their slow and easygoing nature, but did you know they can hold their breath longer than dolphins? These fascinating creatures have the ability to stay submerged in water for up to 40 minutes. This impressive underwater skill helps sloths conserve energy, as they often get easily tired while moving on land. While dolphins are playful and energetic, frequently jumping and swimming around, sloths prefer a more laid-back approach to life. Their slow movements and ability to hold their breath for extended periods allow them to remain calm while navigating through the water, avoiding potential predators. This unique adaptation sets sloths apart in the animal kingdom, showcasing a different survival strategy that emphasizes relaxation and energy conservation. It's incredible to think about how such a seemingly slow animal has evolved to thrive in its environment, isn't it? Can you imagine turtles breathing through their cloaca? This remarkable ability, known as cloacal respiration, is a unique adaptation that helps some turtles stay submerged for long periods. The cloaca is a multifunctional opening at the rear of the turtle that serves various purposes, including excretion and reproduction. When turtles dive underwater, they can use this specialized structure to extract oxygen from water, allowing them to remain hidden from predators and conserve energy. This fascinating respiratory method helps them thrive in their aquatic environments. Imagine a turtle calmly resting at the bottom of a lake or ocean while still getting the oxygen it needs, all thanks to this incredible ability. Some turtles can even stay submerged for hours, which is an advantage when avoiding threats. It's astonishing how nature has equipped these creatures with such an innovative solution, enabling them to adapt and survive in diverse habitats. So next time you see a turtle, think about its hidden talent of using its cloaca to breathe underwater. Guess what really drives lawnmower adventures? In 1994, Alvin Stayen embarked on a remarkable 250-mile journey from Iowa to Wisconsin, all because he didn't have a driver's license. Instead of being deterred by legal limitations, he hopped on his riding lawnmower and set off on a mission that would take weeks to complete. Why did he do it? This unique adventure was fueled by his love for his brother, who had moved to Wisconsin. Stayen's determination highlights the lengths people will go to for family connections, showing us that love can drive us to do the unexpected. With a top speed of around 5 miles per hour, Alvin navigated through various challenges, from changing weather to the curious stares of fellow travelers. His story is not just about a long ride, but also a testament to passion and creativity when faced with obstacles. Today, people remember his quirky yet heartfelt adventure, proving that sometimes it's not about the destination, but the journey and the bonds that inspire us along the way. Did you know that pyrosomes glow in the ocean? These incredible marine organisms are not just solitary beings, but rather colonies made up of tiny creatures called tunicates. Imagine a long jelly-like tube floating gracefully through the water, glowing with bioluminescent light, especially in darker conditions. This captivating glow is produced by the tunicates, which work together in a cooperative fashion to form these elongated structures, sometimes reaching lengths of up to 30 meters. Each tiny tunicate contributes to the overall surface of the pyrosome, filtering water and capturing tiny plankton to eat. Found in warm ocean waters, pyrosomes are not only essential players in marine ecosystems, but also a spectacle for researchers and divers. Their collective beauty and unique bioluminescence have made them a subject of wonder and study, leaving many to ponder just how diverse and mysterious ocean life can be. Is it really true that peripheral vision is weaker at sea? You bet it is. When you're out on the open ocean, your peripheral vision can falter, making colors and shapes appear blurry and indistinct. This happens because the vastness of the sea creates a different visual environment than you'd find on land. Without the familiar colors and shapes of trees or buildings, your eyes struggle to accurately interpret what's out there. You might spot a shadow in the water and wonder, is that a fish or a floating piece of wood? This uncertainty can be especially tricky for sailors and fishermen who rely on their vision to navigate. The blending of colors and the absence of clear landmarks can lead to misinterpretations, which can steer you in the wrong direction or even pose safety risks. So next time you're near the coast, take a moment to appreciate just how vital your vision is, especially in open water. This might surprise you. Bananas boost your mood. Eating bananas isn't just about enjoying a sweet snack. These yellow fruits can actually enhance your happiness. Bananas are rich in an amino acid called tryptophan, which your body converts into serotonin. Often known as the happy hormone, serotonin plays a crucial role in regulating your mood, sleep, and even appetite. When you consume bananas, you're helping to increase your serotonin levels, leading to a more positive state of mind. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a banana could have such a powerful effect on your emotional well-being. Plus, bananas are easy to grab on the go, making them a perfect healthy snack for boosting your spirits during a busy day. So next time you're feeling a bit low or stressed out, consider reaching for a banana. Not only will it satisfy your hunger, but it might also bring a little extra joy to your day. Can you imagine breathing 400 million times in a lifetime? It sounds incredible, but it's true. On average, a person inhales and exhales about 20 times every minute. If you do the math, that adds up to around 800 breaths a day. Over the years, these breaths accumulate to a staggering total of approximately 400 million during a typical lifespan. To put it in perspective, that's roughly 53 million gallons of air. This massive amount allows our bodies to function properly, delivering oxygen to our cells and helping us expel carbon dioxide. Breathing is so automatic that we often take it for granted, yet it's vital for our survival. From the moment we are born to our last days, Each breath keeps us alive and active. Just think about it. Those 400 million breaths include countless moments of laughter, surprise, and even sighs of relief. So as you take your next breath, appreciate the journey of air through your lungs and the incredible system that keeps you going. Did you know the Rialto River reshaped Venice? In the 18th century, a devastating flood dramatically altered the landscape of this iconic city. The flood waters surged through Venetia, infusing life into the Rialto River and the adjacent Paling River, both of which began to expand and reshape in their wake. As the waters receded, these rivers carved out new channels and pathways, influencing trade and transportation in the region. The strategic location of the Rialto River became even more prominent, facilitating bustling markets and lively commerce that attracted merchants from far and wide. Over time, these waterways not only transformed the physical nature of Venice, but also its economy, culture, and everyday life. Can you imagine how the city evolved as these rivers flourished? Believe it or not, armadillos can contract letters. This fascinating ability is unique to these incredible mammals. Armadillos possess a special mechanism in their immune systems that allows them to contract certain diseases, including leprosy, which is caused by the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae. What's even more astonishing is how researchers are studying armadillos to better understand this disease, especially since they can serve as a model for leprosy in humans. While leprosy is quite rare today, armadillos help scientists learn about its transmission and progression, potentially leading to better treatments. Armadillos are also remarkable for their protective armor, which helps them evade predators. They can even roll into a ball, giving them extra defense. If you're ever in the southern United States or Central America, keep an eye out for these unique creatures. Not only are they essential to the ecosystem by aerating the soil and controlling insect populations, but they're also surprising contributors to medical research. So the next time you think of this quirky mammal, remember its role in science. Have you ever wondered why Mount Washington is so deadly? This mountain, although not the tallest, holds the grim title for having more deaths per vertical foot than any other mountain in the world. Its extreme weather conditions make it a formidable challenge for even experienced hikers. Mount Washington can experience sudden and severe weather changes, with winds reaching over 200 miles per hour, snowstorms striking unexpectedly, and temperatures plummeting to life-threatening levels in a matter of hours. These harsh conditions create an environment where even the most prepared climbers can find themselves in serious danger. Despite its stunning beauty and popularity, the mountain frequently ranks among the 10 deadliest mountains globally. With its rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, Mount Washington is a reminder of nature's power and the importance of being prepared for an adventure. Are you ready to respect its might? Prepare to be amazed by Argentina's bill payment law. This fascinating legislation offers consumers a safety net when it comes to late bills. If a bill arrives later than expected, individuals have the right to request extra time for payment. But there's a catch. Consumers must notice the delay before they can take advantage of this policy. This unique system encourages vigilance and skepticism among the public, prompting them to monitor their bills closely. The law serves as a reminder that being aware of financial matters can lead to benefits. In a world where we often overlook the fine print, Argentina gives consumers a powerful tool to manage their finances better. By rewarding those who pay attention to their delivery dates, this law not only supports individuals, but also promotes fairness in billing practices. Isn't it inspiring to see a system designed to empower consumers? Can you imagine healing with unconventional substances? In some regions around the world, locals swear by a particular substance they believe possesses remarkable healing properties. This substance, often deeply rooted in cultural traditions, is used in various remedies to treat everything from minor ailments to chronic conditions. However, outsiders have raised alarms about potential negative effects, including psychological trauma and trust issues, especially when it comes to beverages made with this substance. Skeptics argue that, while the locals experience benefits, the risks can outweigh the rewards, particularly for those unfamiliar with its use or who might consume it carelessly. This divide between local faith and traditional healing and external caution opens up a fascinating dialogue about health, wellness, and the power of belief. How do cultural perceptions shape our understanding of healing? Are there lessons in this clash of perspectives? Let's uncover the truth about birth memories. It's fascinating how some people claim they can remember their own birth or moments from their earliest infancy. Most of us experience infantile amnesia, which means we can't remember anything before the age of 3 or 4. Yet there are documented cases of individuals who recall vivid details from those days. This leads to intriguing questions. Are these memories real, or are they creations shaped by stories told by parents or others? Researchers are studying these memory claims to understand the brain's development and how memories form. The mind can be quite mysterious, especially when it comes to young children, whose brains are still forming networks for memory storage. As we dig deeper, we might uncover how our personal histories begin long before we think we can remember them. Could the way we recall these early experiences truly reveal something remarkable about human cognition? Hard to believe, but mummies were once medicine. During the Renaissance, a peculiar trend took hold in Europe, where people believed that powdered mummies could cure a range of health problems. This practice emerged from a fascination with ancient Egyptian culture, leading to the misguided use of actual mummies in medicine. Physicians would grind up these mummies to create a powder, often marketing it as a remedy for everything from bruises to more serious conditions. Unfortunately, instead of healing, consuming mummy powder might have caused more harm, as it often contained harmful substances. This bizarre practice reflects a time when scientific understanding was still developing, highlighting the lengths people would go to find cures when medical knowledge was limited. Imagine the shock of modern doctors learning about this strange chapter in medical history. Did you know your feet are bone powerhouses? Each human foot contains 26 bones, making them remarkable structures that support our entire body's weight. In total, our 2 feet house 52 bones, which is about a quarter of all the bones in our bodies. These bones range from tiny bones in the toes known as phalanges to larger ones like the calcaneus, which is the heel bone. This incredible structure allows for flexibility, stability, and movement, enabling us to walk, run, and skip with ease. The bones in your feet work together with muscles, tendons, and ligaments to help you maintain balance, absorb shock, and adapt to different surfaces. Isn't it fascinating how such a small part of our body can be so complex and essential for daily life? So next time you slip on your shoes, take a moment to appreciate the bone marvels that are working hard to keep you moving. Did you know nylon stockings changed fashion forever? In 1935, DuPont created nylon, a new material that dramatically transformed women's hosiery. Originally developed from the same materials found in fishing lines and parachutes, nylon stockings quickly became the must-have fashion accessory of the 1940s. By 1940, they were flying off the shelves, captivating women with their soft texture and sheer design. However, when World War II began, production shifted to support the military, turning these stylish stockings into a rare commodity. Many women resorted to using makeup to create the illusion of wearing them. After the war, consumers eagerly embraced nylon stockings again, cementing their status in fashion history. This innovative fabric not only made a mark in everyday clothing, but also paved the way for countless textiles we use today. Isn't it fascinating how one invention can reshape an entire industry? Prepare to be amazed by Saturn's stunning rings. These iconic rings are not only breathtaking, but they also have a remarkable thinness, often measuring only about 30 feet thick, despite stretching over an incredible 170,000 miles across space. Picture a giant hula hoop that is almost impossibly thin, yet keeps its beautiful presence in the cosmos. When gazing at Saturn, it's easy to see why it's one of the most popular planets in our solar system. But there's more. Saturn's enchanting moon Titan adds another layer of fascination. Titan is larger than Mercury and boasts a thick atmosphere primarily made of nitrogen. Instead of water, you'll find lakes and rivers filled with liquid methane, making it one of the most intriguing worlds in our solar system. Imagine floating on a Titan lake with methane reflections shimmering under a hazy orange sky. Together, Saturn and Titan offer spectacular insights into alien environments and the diverse wonders of our universe. What other mysteries do these celestial bodies hold? Here's a wild fact about gold coins. The Big Maple Leaf coin, created by the Royal Canadian Mint, is an astonishing piece of currency that weighs a staggering 220 pounds. With a face value of 1 million Canadian dollars, this giant coin is made from pure gold, making its actual value much higher. Imagine holding a coin heavy enough to be a small child. Only 5 of these remarkable coins have ever been produced, each one showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of the mint. However, its fame took a dark turn when one of these extraordinary coins was stolen from a museum in Berlin in 2017. This theft added to the allure and mystique of the Big Maple Leaf coin, turning it into a legendary item in the world of numismatics, collecting coins. The sheer size and value of this coin spark interest not just among collectors, but also among those curious about gold's economy and historical significance. What are the secrets behind such a hefty gold treasure? Did you know brown bears can smell 7 times better? This remarkable sense of smell is crucial for their survival. Brown bears boast an olfactory capability that surpasses even that of a bloodhound, making their noses incredibly powerful tools in the wild. These majestic creatures use their keen sense of smell to detect food, locate potential mates, and steer clear of dangers from far away. Imagine being able to sniff out a meal from several miles away. This ability helps them find berries, fish, and other foods to fuel their energy, especially before hibernation. Moreover, it plays a key role in finding mates during the breeding season, ensuring the continuation of their species. Their excellent sense of smell also acts as a protective mechanism, allowing them to sense predators or human activity before it becomes a threat. In a world where smells can mean life or death, brown bears truly are masters of scent detection. Isn't it fascinating how the animal kingdom thrives in such diverse ways? What makes the Rungrado Mayday Stadium so impressive? This architectural marvel in Pyongyang, North Korea, holds the title of the world's largest stadium by official capacity, accommodating more than 114,000 spectators. Opened in 1989, the Rungrado Mayday Stadium stands out not just for its size, but also for its unique design, resembling a magnolia blossom. This stadium is a hub for various significant events, including the Grand Mass Games, an incredible display of synchronized performances featuring thousands of participants. The sheer scale allows for breathtaking spectacles that can deeply engage the audience. Imagine being one of the lucky fans attending a football match or a national celebration, surrounded by a wave of color and energy. However, the stadium also symbolizes North Korea's distinct cultural identity. While many might wonder about the experiences that await those who step inside, it's equally fascinating to consider how such enormous structures impact their local communities and serve specific cultural purposes. Would you ever want to experience a live event in a place like this? Here's a wild fact about Cafe 33's iced coffee. At this charming cafe in Kyoto, Japan, there's a mind-blowing twist on the classic drink that coffee lovers must try. The iced coffee is served with a special ice cube that contains the coffee itself, instead of using regular ice that can dilute the flavor. This unique presentation not only looks stunning, but also helps maintain the rich taste of the coffee as it slowly melts. Picture this. As you sip your delicious drink, the coffee ice cube gradually releases its flavor, creating a delightful layer of taste with each sip. This innovative concept transforms a simple coffee moment into an unforgettable experience. Plus, it makes for an Instagram-worthy photo that will wow your followers. So when you visit Cafe 33, be sure to order this exciting iced coffee and enjoy the perfect blend of flavor and aesthetics. How cool is it that a simple ice cube can change how we enjoy our favorite drink? Get ready to learn about tornadoes with multiple vortices. Tornadoes are fascinating and terrifying natural phenomena, and one of the most surprising things about them is that they can have multiple vortices. This means that a single tornado can host several smaller tornadoes or satellite vortices swirling around its main center. Each of these mini tornadoes can travel at incredible speeds, sometimes exceeding 100 miles per hour, and can create additional destruction in areas already affected by the larger tornado. The presence of multiple vortices makes storms even more unpredictable and dangerous for those in their path. As these smaller tornadoes spin around their parent tornado, they can lift debris high into the air and cause extensive damage over a wider area. Understanding this behavior is crucial for meteorologists and communities in tornado-prone regions, as it helps improve warning systems and emergency preparedness. So next time you hear about a tornado, remember that there may be several smaller ones joining the chaos. Discover the secret behind the St. Walp Rock Unit. Established in 1956, the St. Walp Rock is not your typical military force. Instead, it's a specialized jungle unit that was created using the incredible tracking skills of the Orang Asli, the indigenous people of Malaysia. This unit has developed a reputation that makes rebels tremble in fear. Its members are trained in survival techniques that allow them to thrive in harsh jungle conditions, all while employing clever psychological tactics to outsmart their adversaries. Imagine navigating dense forests and swamps, knowing how to read the land like a book. The combination of tradition and modern warfare strategies makes the St. Walp Rock one of the world's most unique special forces. How does such a unit continue to adapt and thrive in today's world? Here's what actually happens when you visit Uluru. Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a stunning 142 feet tall monolith in Australia that holds deep spiritual significance for the Anangu people, the traditional custodians of this land. In 2019, climbing Uluru became officially banned, marking a significant step toward honoring the rich culture and traditions of the Anangu. While adventurers can no longer ascend the rock, they can still explore its base, where numerous walking trails allow visitors to experience its majestic presence up close. Along these paths, you'll discover informative signs and guided tours that share stories about the area's history and the Aboriginal connection to the land. This shift encourages everyone to appreciate and respect indigenous culture while enjoying the natural beauty of Uluru. What do you think about the decision to ban climbing? Why exactly does loofah make your skin feel amazing? This remarkable climbing plant is not just a pretty face in the garden. The loofah, belonging to the Cucurbitaceae family, like cucumbers, is famous for its dried fruit, which transforms into a natural exfoliating sponge. When used in your skincare routine, it gently removes dead skin cells, leaving your skin feeling fresh and rejuvenated. But did you know the young, undried loofah fruits are also delicious? These tender fruits can be sliced and added to soups, making them a nutritious choice for any meal. With its dual purpose as both a skincare superstar and a tasty vegetable, loofah is a great reminder of how nature can provide us with eco-friendly solutions. Next time you're looking for a natural way to pamper your skin or enhance your cooking, remember the versatile loofah. Why not give it a try and enjoy the benefits? Is it really true we have 7 octillion atoms? You might find it astonishing, but the human body is made up of around 7 octillion atoms. That's a 7 followed by 27 zeros. Atoms are the tiny building blocks that form everything in our universe, including us. They come together to create molecules, which are the key components of cells that make up our organs and tissues. Every breath you take, every thought you have, and every movement you make involves an incredible number of these atoms interacting in various ways. Imagine a vast city where every structure represents an atom, and within that city, countless connections are being formed every second. This immense number emphasizes not only our own complexity, but also the intricate nature of life itself. Each atom plays its role in various bodily functions, from powering our muscles to enabling our brain to process information. Isn't it mind-blowing to think about how such a tiny part of our makeup makes us who we are? Believe it or not, water spouts can lift fish. These incredible swirling columns of water, often compared to tornadoes, form over warm ocean waters during storms. When a water spout develops, it generates a powerful upward force that can actually pull fish from the sea. As the strong winds spin and create a funnel shape, they can carry fish and other small sea creatures high into the air. Once the water spout weakens or makes landfall, it can drop these fish miles away from where they were originally pulled. This phenomenon not only astonishes marine biologists, but also highlights the complex interactions between weather and marine life. Imagine walking along a beach and finding fish that just flew in from the ocean. It sounds wild, but it happens. Waterspouts can also affect local ecosystems by relocating aquatic species, potentially introducing them to new environments. Next time you hear about a waterspout, think about those fish being swept away from their home. What a wild ride. Turns out the truth is that Mexico brews the most beer. The world's largest brewery, owned by Grupo Modelo, calls Zacatecas, Mexico, its home. This massive facility produces an astonishing 24 million hectoliters of beer each year, with a whopping 30% shipped off to thirsty fans around the globe. Imagine the sheer scale of this operation. With 14 production lines humming away, it bottles between 18 and 19 million bottles daily. That's enough to quench the thirst of millions. But this brewery does more than just satisfy beer lovers. It also plays a vital role in the local economy by creating around 3,000 direct and indirect jobs. Workers help turn barley and hops into refreshing brews that are enjoyed far and wide. So next time you raise a glass, consider the vast network of people and processes behind your favorite drink. Ever thought about why floors squeak? In 17th century Japan, a fascinating innovation emerged known as nightingale floors. These specially designed floors were created for temples and castles, serving as a clever security measure against intruders. The ingenious design involved wooden planks that were meant to creak and squeak whenever someone stepped on them. This noise acted as an alert system, warning the residents of potential danger. Imagine walking through a peaceful temple and suddenly the floor lets out a chirp. This feature made it much harder for thieves and attackers to sneak in unnoticed. The nightingale floors not only enhanced security, but also showcased the craftsmanship of Japanese architects at that time. The beautiful temples and grand castles are a testament to their ingenuity, blending art and function. So the next time you hear a floorboard creak, think of those clever designs from centuries ago. Did you know Mexico celebrates 68 indigenous languages? It's a vibrant testament to the country's rich cultural diversity. These languages, crucial for the identity and heritage of various indigenous groups, include Nahuatl, Maya, and Mixtec, among others. Each language carries unique traditions, stories, and wisdom that have been passed down through generations. By officially recognizing these languages, the Mexican government aims to preserve the heritage of over 7 million people who speak them. This recognition supports cultural pride and encourages younger generations to learn and use their ancestral languages. Moreover, these languages are not just communication tools, but also play vital roles in traditional medicine, rituals, and community gatherings. Sadly, many are at risk of disappearing due to globalization and urbanization, making this recognition even more critical. Efforts are underway to revitalize these languages through educational programs and community initiatives. Imagine a future where every child in Mexico can speak both Spanish and their indigenous language. Isn't that worth celebrating? Why exactly does a horror movie house serve burgers? The house that starred in the chilling classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has undergone a surprising transformation into a lively family restaurant called Grand Central Cafe. Instead of the eerie vibes of its horror film origins, visitors can now enjoy delicious meals and delightful company in a welcoming atmosphere. The cafe offers a menu filled with comfort food favorites, including juicy burgers, scrumptious sandwiches, and refreshing salads. With its quirky design that still pays homage to its ghastly past, the restaurant attracts both horror fans and food lovers alike. You might even spot some memorabilia from the movie that reminds everyone of its cinematic history. So if you're in the area and feeling adventurous, why not check out how a site once known for screams has become a place for laughter and delicious bites? Ever thought about why ricin is so deadly? Ricin is one of the most dangerous toxins known to humans, and it comes from the seeds of the castor oil plant, Ricinus communis. This potent poison is alarmingly effective. Just a tiny amount can lead to death within hours if ingested or injected. So what makes ricin so lethal? It works by preventing our cells from making proteins, which are essential for survival. Without proteins, our organs begin to fail, leading to serious health consequences. Symptoms can start off mild, like nausea and fever, but escalate quickly, resulting in severe abdominal pain and even death. The frightening part is that ricin is a natural substance, showcasing how nature can sometimes be deadly. Understanding the dangers of such toxins highlights the importance of being cautious with plants and knowing what's around us. How do we protect ourselves from such hidden dangers? Prepare to be amazed by Nassau's bizarre crime pattern. Between 1977 and 1994, a real-life criminal named Nassau took his dark obsession to an unsettling level. He specifically targeted women whose first and last names shared matching initials, creating a chillingly calculated approach to his crimes. As he carried out these heinous acts, Nassau meticulously documented each detail in personal journals, offering a glimpse into the twisted mindset of a criminal. These journals reveal not only the events of his crimes, but also his unsettling rationale behind them. This bizarre naming pattern fascinates investigators and leaves many wondering about the psychology of a criminal who would choose victims so methodically. With such a unique choice of targets, Nassau's story raises questions about how we understand the minds of those who commit such awful acts. How did this fixation shape his life and those of his victims? Prepare to be amazed by Hong Kong's population. Did you know that this bustling metropolis boasts a staggering population of over 7.5 million people? That's an incredible number for an area of just about 426 square miles. It's one of the most densely populated places on the planet. This compact city is crammed with skyscrapers, vibrant markets, and rich culture. However, what truly sets Hong Kong apart is how its urban density affects daily life. Imagine navigating crowded streets where people from diverse backgrounds come together, making it a melting pot of cultures. Despite the hustle and bustle, Hong Kong also offers serene escapes in its stunning parks and nature trails just a short distance away. Each corner of the city tells a story, from its colonial history to modern innovation. Isn't it fascinating how such a small space can hold so many lives and experiences? Prepare to be amazed by Johan's lottery luck. Winning the lottery once is already a thrilling experience, but imagine doing it 4 times. Johan has managed this incredible feat, capturing the attention and curiosity of many. People are talking, wondering what his secret might be. Is it luck, magic, or perhaps an unusual charm? What adds to the intrigue is Johan's distinct appearance, which makes him even more memorable. His striking looks have made him somewhat of a local celebrity, with fans eager to hear his story. Many flock to see him, hoping to catch a glimpse of the man who beats the odds repeatedly. As rumors swirl about his successes, some speculate that he might have a lucky ritual or a favorite number. Others simply admire his uncanny knack for winning. So what do you think is behind Johan's extraordinary winning streak? Let's uncover the truth about sugar's energy boost. Sugar is well known for giving us quick energy, and there's a scientific reason behind this. It's a simple carbohydrate that our bodies can break down swiftly. When you consume sugar, your digestive system quickly converts it into glucose, a form of sugar that enters your bloodstream almost instantly. This process is why you might feel a sudden rush of energy after eating sweets. The quick spike in glucose levels signals your body to release insulin, which helps transport this energy to your cells. However, while sugar can provide that instant energy needed for activities like sports or studying late at night, it can also lead to a crash afterward, leaving you feeling tired. So, next time you grab a candy bar or a sugary drink, remember that although sugar gives you that rapid energy boost, you might want to balance it with more sustainable sources like fruits and whole grains. What happened in the Stanford prison experiment? In 1971, psychologist Philip Zimbardo conducted a groundbreaking study by assigning 24 college students to roles as either prisoners or guards in a mock prison set up in a basement at Stanford University. The aim was to examine how individuals adapt to their assigned roles. Shockingly, the guards quickly began to exhibit abusive behavior, psychologically tormenting the prisoners, who were subjected to humiliation and control. As the days progressed, the situation escalated, showing how easily ordinary people can turn cruel when given unchecked power. The experiment, planned to last 2 weeks, was terminated after just 6 days due to the extreme emotional distress faced by the participants. This study served as a stark reminder of the potential for authority to corrupt and the importance of ethical standards in psychological research. It raises important questions about human behavior and power dynamics. How would we act in similar situations, and what safeguards can we put in place to prevent such abuse? Is it really true that Italy had a brutal king? The region now known as modern Italy was once called Acragos and was ruled by the tyrannical king Phalaris. This despot was infamous for his cruel methods, one of which was the commissioning of a horrific torture device known as the Brazen Bull. Constructed by the inventor Parallelius, this chilling machine was designed to roast its victims alive while making their screams sound like the bellowing of a bull. In a twisted turn of events, Phalaris demanded that Parallelius demonstrate the device, leading to the dreadful fate of being locked inside it himself. Can you imagine the fear and horror of such a fate? This gruesome story illustrates the dark chapters of history that remind us of the extremes of cruelty and power. The Brazen Bull remains a symbol of tyranny, and it's a stark reminder of how important it is to stand against injustice. Did you know that some leaders shape history more than teachers? While teaching plays a vital role in personal and societal development, influential figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. show us that leadership often leaves a profound impact on history. These individuals didn't just educate, they inspired change and ignited movements through their powerful words and actions. For instance, Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence reshaped the struggle for independence in India, demonstrating that a single voice can resonate across generations. Similarly, King's speeches rallied millions for civil rights in the United States, highlighting how charisma and vision can mobilize communities to fight for justice. This distinction invites us to consider how the influence of revolutionary leaders complements the work of teachers, broadening our understanding of how change occurs. Who do you think has driven history forward more, teachers or leaders? Hard to believe, but pharmacies sold whiskey during Prohibition. This unusual twist in American history turned drugstores into buzzing hotspots for booze. Prohibition, which began in 1920, aimed to eliminate alcohol consumption altogether. However, it created a lucrative loophole that allowed pharmacies to sell whiskey as a medicinal product. Doctors even wrote prescriptions for it, stating it could cure various ailments. As a result, many people flocked to local drugstores to grab their prescribed whiskey, leading to a surprising surge in sales for these pharmacies. Some enterprising pharmacists even mixed in their own concoctions to make the whiskey taste better. This unexpected boom in business shows how restrictive laws can sometimes fuel innovation, even in unexpected ways. So while officials thought they had stopped drinking, they inadvertently helped it thrive in a new form. How ironic is that? You might be shocked to learn that Darth Vader's armor has samurai roots. From the very first moment we see him in Star Wars, Darth Vader's striking armor has fascinated fans around the world. His imposing black suit isn't just a symbol of the dark side, it draws inspiration from the armor worn by samurai warriors in Japan. Specifically, the iconic design echoes the armor of the legendary Date Masamune, a famous feudal lord known for both his battle prowess and unique helmet. The helmet's menacing shape and exaggerated features resemble the kabuto helmets worn by samurai, which often included intricate designs and crests to signify rank and strength. George Lucas and his team carefully crafted Vader's look to not only intimidate his enemies, but also to pay homage to historical warriors. This blend of science fiction and history adds a fascinating depth to the character and leaves us wondering how other historical influences shape our favorite stories. You won't believe this about Santa's postal code. The Canadian Post Office has officially designated the postal code HOHOHO for the North Pole, making it possible for children and adults to send letters directly to Santa Claus. Every year, over 1 million letters addressed to Santa make their way to this whimsical destination. What's truly magical is that Santa's helpers, who are real postal workers, respond to each letter in the language in which it was written. This tradition not only spreads joy, but also touches the hearts of those who write in hopes of receiving a reply. The initiative started as a fun way to engage kids in the holiday spirit. Families take the time to write imaginative messages, and in return, Santa's responses, filled with warm greetings and holiday magic, help maintain the wonder of Christmas. Have you ever sent a letter to Santa yourself? Hard to believe, but Australia has no volcanoes. This remarkable fact makes Australia the only continent without any active volcanoes. Unlike places like Indonesia or Italy, where volcanic eruptions are a common occurrence, Australia's geological history reveals a different story. Millions of years ago, volcanic activity shaped much of its land, but today, those volcanoes have long since silenced. The last known eruption occurred around 5,000 years ago at Mount Gambier, a dormant site in South Australia. Instead of fiery mountains, Australia boasts stunning landscapes like the outback and the Great Barrier Reef, which are shaped by wind and water rather than volcanic activity. This absence of volcanoes influences the continent's climate and ecosystems, creating a unique environment where you can explore vast deserts, lush rainforests, and beautiful beaches without the worry of volcanic eruptions. Isn't it fascinating how one geological feature can define an entire continent? Did you know the Kalahari Desert hosts unique wildlife? This vast African desert isn't just a barren landscape. It's a thriving ecosystem filled with some of the most fascinating animal species on the planet. From the swift and agile meerkats to the majestic kudu antelopes grazing on the sparse vegetation, the Kalahari boasts a rich diversity of life. One remarkable creature you'll find here is the desert-adapted lion, which has learned to survive in harsh conditions where food and water can be scarce. Additionally, the Kalahari is home to the resilient springbok, known for its incredible leaps and playful nature. What makes these animals special is their unique adaptations, allowing them to thrive in extreme temperatures that can soar during the day and drop drastically at night. The Kalahari truly showcases the wonders of nature, proving that even in tough environments, life finds a way to flourish. Let's uncover the truth about ejection seats. These remarkable devices are vital for pilots flying military aircraft, giving them a chance to escape during emergencies. An ejection seat works through a clever rocket mechanism that propels the pilot out of the cockpit, allowing them to exit the potentially dangerous situation in the blink of an eye. Once the pilot is ejected, the seat automatically deploys a parachute, ensuring a gentle descent back to Earth. This technology has saved countless lives and has been refined over the years to enhance safety. Imagine a pilot in a fighter jet needing to make a quick escape from a malfunctioning plane or enemy fire. The ejection seat gives them that lifeline. Since they first appeared in the 1940s, these devices have evolved, with features like adjustable harnesses and even emergency oxygen supply systems, ensuring pilots are well prepared for the unexpected. So next time you see a military jet, remember the incredible engineering behind ejection seats that keeps pilots safe in the sky. This might surprise you. Socotra Island is a treasure. This remote location is like a botanical time capsule, boasting a remarkable 37% of its plant species that evolved into unique varieties found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine walking through lush landscapes filled with extraordinary flora, including the fascinating umbrella-shaped dragon's blood trees. These trees, which get their name from the deep red sap they produce, are not only striking, but have also been part of ancient cultures for their medicinal properties. The isolation of Socotra Island has allowed these plants to thrive and develop into distinct forms, showcasing the wonders of evolution and biodiversity. Scientists are studying this unique ecosystem to learn more about plant adaptation and conservation, making it an exciting spot for both researchers and nature lovers. Who knew such a wondrous variety of life existed in one hidden corner of the world? Did you know the harmonica is the best-selling instrument? This amazing little instrument has sold over 100 million units, easily outpacing both the guitar and the piano. Its popularity can be credited to its accessibility and portability, making it a favorite among musicians of all skill levels. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro, the harmonica fits snugly in your pocket and is ready to play anytime, anywhere. You can find it in various music styles, from blues to rock and folk, creating catchy melodies and soulful tunes. Its design is simple, with metal reeds and a plastic or wooden body, yet it offers endless possibilities for expression. The harmonica's rise began in the early 19th century in Europe and continues to thrive in today's music scene. Many famous musicians like Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen have showcased the harmonica in their songs, proving its timeless appeal. So if you've ever thought about picking up a musical instrument, why not start with the harmonica? It's fun, easy to learn, and always ready for a jam session. Is it really true that Zatoka Finska turns into snow? This fascinating body of water located in the Baltic Sea region undergoes an amazing transformation during winter. As temperatures drop, Zatoka Finska freezes over, creating a breathtaking expanse of glistening snow that blankets the surface. During these months, the scenery appears like an endless snowy sea, and adventurous visitors can actually walk across it. Imagine taking a stroll on what is usually a vibrant waterway, now turned into a serene winter wonderland. This unique phenomenon not only attracts locals and tourists, but also offers a rare opportunity for activities like ice fishing and snowmobiling. The striking landscape, with its icy charm, reflects the beauty of nature's cycles and showcases how changing seasons can create extraordinary experiences. Who wouldn't want to explore this magical snowy sea? Here's something incredible about Guiyang's highway. In 1997, a unique highway was built above several apartment buildings in Guiyang, China, to tackle serious traffic congestion. This elevated roadway was designed to keep cars off the ground, allowing them to zip over homes below. While the idea was innovative, it didn't come without challenges. Many residents living under the highway began to voice their concerns about the constant noise and vibrations caused by the streams of vehicles overhead. Imagine trying to enjoy a peaceful evening while trucks rumble above you. To address these complaints, local authorities have since limited access for freight trucks on that route, hoping to reduce disturbances. The highway remains a striking example of how urban planning can blend creativity with practicality, but it also showcases the balancing act of addressing community needs while managing infrastructure demands. So what's the next solution for cities facing traffic issues? What if I told you subscriptions matter? When you enjoy a video, hitting that subscribe button can make a big difference. By subscribing to a channel, you not only receive a notification when new content is released, but you also support the creator. This support is crucial for those creators, as it encourages them to produce more engaging and valuable content. Additionally, liking a video helps boost its visibility on platforms like YouTube, allowing more viewers to discover it. Imagine a community where your engagement leads to more exciting and enriching content. Your likes and subscriptions actively shape what creators share. Keep in mind, your involvement doesn't just make you a viewer, it turns you into part of a larger community. So the next time you watch a video you love, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Your simple actions can influence the entire channel's journey. What kind of content do you want to see next? What if I told you Katy Perry's childhood was strict? Growing up in a religious household, singer Katy Perry faced some unique challenges. Her mom had strong beliefs that shaped their daily life, even influencing what she could eat. For instance, Katy wasn't allowed to enjoy Lucky Charms cereal because her mother associated the word luck with Lucifer. This meant that while many kids were munching on the sweet, colorful marshmallows, Katy had to skip those and find alternative breakfast choices. Her family's beliefs extended beyond cereals. She had to refer to deviled eggs as angel eggs, a playful yet serious way to navigate religious views. This upbringing, filled with restrictions, might have inspired Katy's later artistry, as she often blends personal struggles with vibrant, catchy tunes that resonate with fans. Can you imagine how different her music might be if she had grown up in a relaxed household? What if I told you 9 is magical in math? This fascinating property shows that when you multiply any number by 9 and then add the digits of the result, the final sum will always be 9. For example, take the number 3. When you multiply it by 9, you get 27. If you add the digits of 27, 2 plus 7, you'll see it equals 9. The same goes for 5. 5 multiplied by 9 gives 45, and if you add 4 plus 5, you also arrive at 9. This pattern holds true no matter which number you start with, and it's a fun trick to impress friends. But why does this happen? It's because 9 has a unique relationship with our number system, particularly in base 10. So next time you're working with multiplication, remember to check out the magic of 9 woven into your results. Hard to believe, but kids drank wine in France. Until 1956, French school children were actually allowed to enjoy wine and beer during their lunch breaks. This surprising practice was rooted in cultural traditions where moderate alcohol consumption was seen as a normal part of life. Parents often believed that a small amount of wine could even aid digestion. However, as concerns about health and safety increased, the French government decided to amend this law. The aim was clear: promote better health in schools and protect children from the potential harms of alcohol. This shift reflected changing attitudes towards alcohol and the importance of safeguarding young minds and bodies. Now, French lunches focus on nourishing meals without the inclusion of alcohol, marking a significant cultural shift in how society views drinking among minors. Can you imagine kids today enjoying a glass of wine with their school lunch? Hard to believe, but ultrasonic mouse repellents don't work. Many homeowners invest in these devices, hoping to keep pesky mice at bay with high-frequency sounds that supposedly drive them away. However, studies reveal that mice often ignore these noise-emitting gadgets. Instead of experiencing a rodent-free home, users may only feel a false sense of security. It's essential to understand that while ultrasonic waves can be annoying to humans, mice have different hearing ranges and can adapt quickly to these sounds. This means that your expensive repeller might just be a decorative piece rather than an effective deterrent. Instead of relying on these gadgets, it's better to focus on proven methods like sealing entry points, keeping food stored tightly, and maintaining cleanliness. So, before spending your hard-earned money, consider what truly works when it comes to managing a mouse problem. Hard to believe, but a moth caused computer history. In 1947, a team of engineers at Harvard University was troubleshooting the Mark II computer when they stumbled upon an unexpected culprit for a malfunction: a moth trapped in a relay. This quirky moment not only resolved the computer's issues, but also sparked a new term in technology. The engineers carefully removed the insect and taped it into their logbook, playfully dubbing the event debugging. This term has since taken off and is now widely used to describe the process of finding and fixing errors in software and hardware. It's fascinating to think that a tiny moth played such a significant role in the evolution of computer science. Today, whenever developers encounter a glitch, they might just remember that funny incident from the past, reminding us that technology can be both serious and quirky at the same time. Here's a wild fact about the Milky Way. The name Milky Way comes from the Greek term galaxias kyklos, meaning milky circle. This enchanting name perfectly captures the appearance of our galaxy, which resembles a hazy band of light stretching across the night sky. Ancient astronomers were captivated by this luminous arc and often looked to the stars for answers about the universe. Their observations sparked a collective curiosity that still fuels our fascination today. Imagine standing under a clear night sky thousands of years ago, gazing upward and seeing this magnificent celestial band. No city lights, just pure, shimmering wonder. As time passed, this awe inspired various cultures to weave myths and stories around the stars. Even now, many of us find ourselves enchanted by the Milky Way, often gathering in remote places to enjoy its beauty. This shared wonder illustrates humanity's quest for understanding in a vast universe. So next time you gaze at the night sky, think of the ancient astronomers who first named our galaxy and sparked this timeless curiosity. Believe it or not, Russia has a diamond crater. Located in the town of Mirny, this incredible geological feature is known as the Mirny Diamond Mine, an astonishing pit that stretches 122 feet deep and 0.75 miles wide. Imagine standing at the edge of a colossal hole, capturing a surreal view that seems to drop into oblivion. The mine is a remnant of the Soviet era and has a fascinating history intertwined with the country's quest for diamond mining. Constructed in the 1950s, it once produced a significant portion of the world's diamonds. Workers excavated the earth for more than 40 years, transforming the landscape and leaving behind a giant crater that gleams like a treasure chest. However, the mine's scale is not just a marvel, it presents challenges too. Helicopters must avoid flying over it due to the air currents created by the massive depth. Today, while the mine is not an active operation, it stands as a powerful symbol of ambition, engineering, and the peculiar beauty of nature intertwined with human endeavor. Can you imagine what it would be like to gaze down into such a magnificent abyss? What if I told you about the giant Kelenken? This incredible prehistoric bird roamed South America and stood up to 10 feet tall, making it one of the largest avian predators ever discovered. With a massive 16-inch beak, the Kelenken was equipped to hunt and feed on a variety of prey, similar to some dinosaurs. Imagine a bird so big it could give a T-Rex a run for its money. Scientists believe the Kelenken lived during an era when the landscape was rich with other large creatures, which likely shaped its evolutionary traits, helping it to become a dominant predator. This impressive bird represents just one of the many fascinating species that lived millions of years ago, highlighting the incredible diversity of life on Earth during prehistoric times. How did such a majestic creature fit into its ecosystem? Hard to believe, but ashes can become diamonds. To create a beautiful memorial diamond from ashes, you'll need around 200 grams of cremated remains. This process transforms carbon from the ashes into a sparkling gem, a unique way to cherish a loved one's memory. Some innovative companies even go a step further by incorporating carbon extracted from hair into the mix. This personal touch adds even more significance to each diamond, making it an extraordinary keepsake. The journey begins with collecting the ashes, which are then processed in a high-pressure, high-temperature environment to simulate the conditions under which natural diamonds are formed deep within the earth. After several weeks, the result is a stunning diamond that you can wear or keep close to your heart. It's a powerful symbol of love and remembrance, allowing you to carry a piece of your loved one with you wherever you go. Would you consider such a unique tribute? Guess what really drives happy cows to produce more milk? Recent studies reveal that cows thrive in social settings, much like humans do. When cows stay close to their buddies, their mental well-being skyrockets. This social behavior isn't just a feel-good factor, it actually boosts their milk production. Researchers found that cows enjoying the company of their fellow herd members produce significantly more milk than those kept alone. Why does this happen? It's believed that the comfort and security provided by strong social bonds help reduce stress and aggression in these animals. Imagine how you'd feel at ease surrounded by friends. So next time you enjoy a glass of milk, remember that those happy cows are likely making it more delicious by simply hanging out together. Isn't it amazing how friendship can enhance productivity in the animal kingdom? Did you know that Lake Natron is truly bizarre? This extraordinary lake located in Tanzania has a striking ability to preserve animals that come into contact with its waters. The lake's high levels of sodium carbonate, along with extreme temperatures, create a unique environment. When birds or other small animals accidentally fall in, the water essentially mummifies them, resulting in a startlingly beautiful and eerie effect. These animals, often resembling statues, become coated in a white flaky substance, leaving them perfectly preserved. This phenomenon has drawn attention from scientists and tourists alike, adding to the lake's mystique as a natural wonder. The incredibly high alkalinity of Lake Natron means it can reach temperatures of about 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, making it inhospitable for most life forms. How fascinating is it to think about nature's unexpected creations? Here's a wild fact about the Declaration of Independence. On July 4, 1776, this crucial document was signed, marking America's bold move away from British rule. Primarily crafted by Thomas Jefferson, the Declaration outlined the colony's complaints against King George III and their steadfast commitment to liberty and equality. Its powerful words not only declared independence, but also established the principles that would shape the young nation. The ideals expressed in the Declaration became a cornerstone of American identity, emphasizing the rights of individuals and the belief that government should serve its people. This historic document didn't just change the course of American history, it also inspired democratic movements across the globe. Countries yearning for freedom took note of Jefferson's vision, seeking to establish their own rights and governance. The Declaration continues to resonate today, reminding us all of the importance of liberty, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. Have you ever thought about how these age-old principles still impact our lives? Why does every Rolls-Royce feature a unique line? For over 20 years, Mark Court has been hand-painting a distinctive line on each Rolls-Royce vehicle, and the process is nothing short of artistry. Using squirrel hairbrushes in his steady hand, he creates a unique, elegant line that runs from the headlights to nearly the tail of the car. This method showcases the luxury and craftsmanship that Rolls-Royce is known for. Mark's expertise ensures that no two lines are the same, making every car a true original. The painstaking process can take several months to complete, reflecting the brand's commitment to perfection and individuality. While many car manufacturers rely on machines for such tasks, Rolls-Royce believes in preserving old-world craftsmanship, which adds an exclusive touch to each automobile. This personal touch is part of what makes a Rolls-Royce so special, transforming a car into a masterpiece on wheels. Next time you see one, remember the story behind that stunning line. What do you think about this level of dedication? Have you ever heard of post-surgical blindness regret? This rare psychological phenomenon occurs when individuals who have regained their sight express a desire to go back to being blind. Imagine the confusion and surprise. After undergoing potentially life-changing surgery to restore vision, some people find themselves feeling overwhelmed by the new visual world around them. They might struggle with the flood of stimuli, feeling anxious or disoriented. This highlights a fascinating truth about human perception. Our senses shape our experience of reality in profound ways. When medical interventions change those senses, the psychological effects can be complex and surprising. Instead of the joy that might be expected from seeing again, some individuals are left grappling with unexpected burdens, like heightened anxiety or an inability to adjust to visual information. This phenomenon raises important questions about how ready we are for changes that seem beneficial, but can also bring unforeseen challenges. It reminds us that our relationship with perception is intricate and deeply personal. Did you know Barbie's full name is fascinating? Barbie, officially known as Barbara Millicent Roberts, brings a smile to many faces. She made her grand debut on March 9, 1959, at the prestigious New York Toy Fair, changing the landscape of toys forever. Hailing from Willows, Wisconsin, Barbie quickly became an icon and a beloved figure for kids and collectors alike. Over the decades, she has donned countless outfits and taken on numerous careers, showing girls everywhere that they can be anything from a doctor to an astronaut. Her story encourages imagination and creativity, inspiring generations. The Barbie brand has also evolved to embrace diversity, reflecting a broader range of experiences and identities. Though her beginnings may seem simple, Barbie has grown into a symbol of empowerment and possibility. With over 1 billion dolls sold worldwide, she continues to captivate hearts and spark joy. As we celebrate her legacy, what do you think Barbie represents to young girls today? Here's something incredible about Shenzhen's transformation. In just 4 decades, Shenzhen, China, has evolved from a humble fishing village into a vibrant megacity with over 17 million residents. The journey began in 1980 when Shenzhen was designated as a special economic zone, opening its doors to foreign investment and technology companies. This strategic move attracted substantial funding and talent, turning Shenzhen into a powerhouse of electronics and manufacturing. Today, it stands proudly as China's Silicon Valley, buzzing with innovation and entrepreneurial spirit. Its skyline is adorned with skyscrapers, while its streets are alive with the energy of progress. The rapid urbanization of Shenzhen is remarkable, marking it as one of the most dramatic transformations in modern history. How did this small village achieve such monumental growth in such a short time? Guess what really drives mushroom danger? The death cap mushroom, scientifically known as Amanita phalloides, holds the infamous title of the most poisonous mushroom in the world. Just a mere half of its cap contains enough toxins to potentially be lethal to an adult. This terrifying mushroom is responsible for a staggering 90% of all mushroom-related deaths, which is a stark reminder of nature's hidden dangers. Found mostly in forests of Europe, North America, in parts of Asia, the death cap often grows in close association with certain types of trees like oaks and pines. Despite its lethal attributes, it can resemble some edible mushroom species, making it a serious threat for foragers who may mistake it for a safe option in their hunt for wild mushrooms. The toxins, known as amatoxins, work by attacking the liver and kidneys, often leading to delayed symptoms that can surface days after consumption. Understanding the risks of the death cap is crucial for anyone interested in mushroom foraging. Are you prepared to spot the dangers lurking in the woods? Guess what really drives Istanbul's unique charm? Istanbul is a city like no other, straddling two continents, Europe and Asia. This fascinating geographical position is made possible by the Bosporus Strait, a crucial waterway that connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea. This not only makes Istanbul a significant trade hub, but also forms a vibrant cultural bridge where East meets West. Imagine walking through bustling markets filled with spices, delicious street food, and rich history, all while standing in two different parts of the world. Istanbul's blend of diverse cultures is a fusion of traditions, cuisine, and languages that reflect its unique place in history. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the charming streets of the Asian side, every corner tells a story of how this city has been shaped by its unique location. Isn't it incredible how one city can offer such diverse experiences? Can you imagine that bees see the world differently? Bees have a remarkable visual system that sets them apart from many creatures. They possess 5 eyes, 2 large compound eyes and 3 smaller simple eyes known as ocelli. The compound eyes are truly a marvel, containing thousands of tiny lenses that help bees detect movement and navigate their surroundings with incredible agility. This is essential for their role as pollinators, as it allows them to spot flowers from afar. The ocelli, situated on the top of their heads, play another critical role by sensing light intensity, giving bees the ability to adjust their flight patterns based on the light around them. This unique combination of eyesight not only aids bees in finding food, but also ensures they effectively pollinate plants, contributing to the health of our ecosystems. Isn't it fascinating how such small creatures have such a sophisticated way to see the world?